Alright, this seems like a good time, though, to pull some cards for the week. Alright, what do we need to know in order to have a good week ahead? You know what, despite all of the weird schedule changes and being in my luteal phase and having to drop some things, and finding out weird news about my mom, I think I had a really good week. Like, I handled a lot of things really well. Things that would normally, like, break me down. There was, like, a lot going on at work. There was a lot going on with my son's school that I had to get involved in. That's a whole other topic of conversation. I think I will talk about that briefly, because I'm, like, really proud of myself about that, too. So I guess I have a lot to be proud of from this week, and that feels nice. So if you have something you're proud of from this week, please share it, because I would love to know. All right, we got King of Pentacles, we've got Two of Pentacles, and we have Six of Swords. Oh, wow, okay. So we got a lot of earth energy here, mixed in with a little bit of air energy. And I haven't used this deck in a while. What is even the name of this? Where's the box? It's the Zodiac Tarot. It's cool because what I like about it is it has these little symbols at the top. So some of them have like a planet, like this one has Jupiter, and then this one has the Capricorn symbol. So it just helps you to figure out what the astrological symbols are for the card. Because sometimes like other decks do build those in, but this one specifically highlights them, so it's a lot easier to find. So if I know that each one of these cards is going to have the two symbols right at the top, then I can use that more readily. And it helps me to like just start to remember which zodiac symbols match up with the tarot cards. So for Six of Swords, for example, we have Mercury in Aquarius. Like I said, Two of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn. And the King of Pentacles, it's like Two of Earth. So it's like double Earth energy. So I'm going to kind of sit with these images, let it percolate a little bit, and then we'll talk about them. All right, so what are my quests? Completely refuel, fire shotgun shells, which I'm doing abysmally on. So we're probably better off with refueling. And let's see, where do I want to start? We haven't gone to classy quartz at all, like, in a really long time. Let's do that. I'm just kind of looking in and feeling into the cards, letting the imagery speak to me, because this one has a lot of like plant life in it, like growing something. And it's so funny because his like little like you know, kings, like they're kind of depicted when they're on their thrones, they have like a little scepter in their hands. Am I even where I said I wanted to be? No, it's like down here. Okay, that's better. His looks kind of like a wrench. Like, I don't know if it's meant to be that, because if you kind of look at it a little bit, it also looks like it could be like a moon symbol. But to me, it looks like a wrench. So I'm going to go with that imagery. Let's just pick up all we can here. And you. I wonder if I'm going to try to fight Oscar while I'm here. Even though I feel like I'm never really good at that. Oh, now I'm being distracted by my dog barking. Wow, my aim really stinks, guys. Do I even want to get involved in this? Because I feel like I'm just going to get myself killed. Yeah, see, like, that's what we did here. So stupid. But this will give me more time to think on the cards here. So his robe is red, which is a symbol for passion. And there's all this, like, plants. Like, he's got flowers, like, all over it. Okay. And then this one here also features a lot of red, too. That's very cool. And the plants kind of look like stars. And twos can also be about choices a lot of time too, like balance, harmony, choices. And just the way she's kind of looking, it's like, it's giving me vibes of like comparing something to something else in your life. So I'm going to sit with that for a minute because it's like she's making a comparison between this one and this one. Okay, so we'll think about what that means too. And then this one here, she's on a boat, and even though she's got like an oar, the relaxed position suggests like she's letting herself be guided along here. Kind of like just resting and just kind of going with the flow. So I'm going to try to put these all together into a coherent story for us that we can use to have a really good week ahead. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to go back here again. Wait, I'm so silly. I'm always putting markers and then realizing that's not actually the spot that I want to go to. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking at my cards and trying to figure out like the common thread between them. Because on the one hand, the King of Pentacles just has me thinking about just like really focused energy, but not on something new. Something that is already in your life. Oops. But something that might like need some TLC, we'll say. Like I feel like there's something happening this week that involves focusing your energy on boosting up something that means a lot to you already, but needs like some focused attention. Like you need to come back around to it and like, I know I use the word priority a lot, but this is like priority in like a different kind of way. I'm trying to think like the words to kind of explain what I mean. Either something that feels like it's, and I hate to say it this way, but I guess it's like the simplest way for me to get it out. It's like something might be broken in some way. Ooh, they're really running. And I want that kill for myself. I don't want that person stealing it from me. Okay. Alright, that took a little bit, didn't it? Okay. Let's get back into the house and see what we've got. Because I still need to, I still kind of want to try to get the shotgun shell thing, that quest done, but we'll see. I don't really have a lot of ammo either. And that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, so it just feels like giving something a little bit more love and attention to kind of either fix it if it hasn't been like working, if there's just been something about it that's been a little bit off, or you just want to like level it up. There's something this week that needs a little bit more. I think I'd rather have these, even though I haven't even been using them. Which is kind of dumb on my part. But yeah. So there's that with the King of Pentacles. Taking care of something that needs a little bit of fixing up, a little bit of TLC, or something you've just been kind of putting on the back burner, even though it means a lot to you, either because you just didn't know what to do about it, or it's just not working in some way. Going back to it and figuring out how to make it work seems important at this time. And then we got these Two of Pentacles right now. Ooh, okay. Drink you real quick. Yeah, let's see what I can find for ammo and stuff. I might try to go up against Cerberus again, even though I totally got taken out last time. Let's see. I might use those if someone shows up and tries to third party me again. Not you. I was gonna trade that up. Okay. Nothing else in there. I just like don't feel comfortable with the amount of ammo I have. Like I know it looks decent, but I don't know. When I was playing by myself and not streaming, I lost because I just ran out of ammo. It's very weird. Granted, I didn't have the gloves, so maybe I could just use those if it's really that big of a deal. Okay. Well, let's just get down there, I guess. Someone's over here. So now I don't trust doing that because I'm just like waiting for someone to mess with me and third party me. Decisions. Alright, cool. That worked out pretty well. Okay, so let's make sure before I do this that no one else is going to sneak up on me. All right, let's just go for it, I guess. Yeah, okay. Alright, see, that was so much easier that time. And I barely took any damage. It's like, I don't know why sometimes I can do it and other times I just can't. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Okay. Alright. Okay, so overall, the messages that I'm getting from the cards this time around, Mara really talked about the King of Pentacles. So really figuring out what it is. It's something that you really love, though. Something that's meaningful to you that you want to grow and expand in your life. And that can be anything. I mean, Pentacles usually do have to do with like health related things or money. So maybe that resonates. But I mean, you'll know what it is. Like, you just trust your own intuition and you'll be like, oh, this feels like it's more about my relationships at this time, or this feels like it's about my business or something financial, or I want to improve my health right now and I've been putting that on the back burner in some way. So you'll know what it is, but you're really going to take care of it. You're going to be able to kind of give it the love and attention that it deserves. So you're gonna, really take care of it this week. And you're going to take care of it like in a very like strategic, adult, like grown up way. So you're definitely, you're not going to sugarcoat things with it at all. And then the other one, let's switch this out. The Two of Pentacles. There's something that needs to be brought into balance as well. So while you're kind of doing that, maybe you feel out of sync, or you feel like there's like a conflict going on, like between one and the other, and you're trying to decide between both. But honestly, the vibe that I'm getting from this card is that you don't have to choose between the two. Like, you can find a way to bring them together. And I've been getting the Two of Pentacles a lot in readings for myself, because I tend to like not be able to deal with my own dualistic nature. And the card really for me lately has just been about like coming to terms with that and like harmonizing those things and not feeling like I have to choose between two different aspects of myself, but embracing the duality that lives within me. And that duality lives within all of us. So if there are like two competing interests that you have, or two competing aspects of yourself, and you're like, well, I don't know how to make this thing work, and I feel like I either have to prioritize this part of me and put the other part of me in the back seat or whatever. No, like, you can find a way to honor both of those things, and that's really going to sort of help, is whatever it is that you want to like build upon, this thing that you're working on. Oops, I wonder if we have time to get out of here before this blows. Because I wasn't paying attention to the storm. No, I died for no reason. Oh, and you know what stinks about that is I was almost at the gas station, and then I could have got that other quest done where you like fully refuel the car, which I keep forgetting to do. Lame. Yeah, so it's really going to help to like find a way to just create some harmony for yourself and accept both aspects of yourself. Or even if they're outside of yourself, two competing interests, we'll say, like, you can find a way to combine those in some way. So whether they're aspects or external things, live in harmony with them. You don't have to choose one or the other at all. And then this other element here is like a go with the flow kind of element. But yeah, and you know what kind of supports that? So since we're using the zodiac deck, we might as well talk about Jupiter in Capricorn, because Jupiter is like the planet of expansion. He's like a benefic planet that things really grow. That's what he's all about. But it's in Capricorn, which is in an earth sign. So instead of having to choose between one or the other, to me, that expansive energy would be able to figure out how to combine the two to grow them together and create that harmonious aspect of things. And Capricorns are really good at that. They're kind of slow, steady, and productive. So I actually really kind of like that. And then the Six of Swords being Mercury in Aquarius, I find that so interesting. Oh, great. There's a spider on my wall. I have nothing against spiders, but this is kind of creeping me out a little bit. Now it's going to distract me. It's okay, though. We're just going to go straight ahead to Grand Glacier. But Mercury in Aquarius, that's like interesting to me because Mercury is like about thoughts and ideas. It's like this really like fast moving planet. But Aquarius is a real outside the box thinker. Really innovative, a little bit weird. So I just like with the imagery of the boat just kind of moving forward, there's like a real like progressive energy there. So it's almost like giving yourself permission, even with all this grounded earth energy going on, it's still like get a little weird with it. Like also be experimental, like go with the flow, see what's going to happen. So be playful, kind of whatever happens, happens. Like be open to things while you're working on giving this thing the TLC that you want to give it. So it's kind of like, to me, it's speaking of don't feel like you have to have it all figured out. Like be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things while you're focusing on it, if that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking and I don't know if I'm making any sense, which is very annoying to me. Ooh. Wow, you actually have a crown there. That's insane. I just feel like I'm going to end up so dead. But let's just eat this lettuce, I guess. All right, let's see here. Ooh, there you are. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad start. I wonder why this place is like so popular right now. It's so weird. Huh. It's like everybody and their mother wants to come to Grand Glacier today. Strange. I almost feel like I should just pick the med kit up just in case. I don't know. Feels weird. Pick up some more ammo here, I guess. Get some gold over here. But yeah, it feels like a really good energy for this week, though. I'm really kind of excited about that. It's really nice to have like either a king or a queen energy. It's like really empowering. And just knowing that like you can figure things out. It's not always about like choosing between like two different things, but learning how to create more harmony with what already exists and just being open to like new and wacky ideas. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to impact my week ahead. Because now we're in June. Oh gosh, I don't want to die in the storm, guys. All right, I made it. I got not a lot of time to get out either. Ooh, that was kind of cool. All right. Wonder if there's a car in here that I can grab real quick and get out. But I don't see one. So I'll just do that. All right, what's in here? Anything good? All right, we'll use this for sure. Okay, so I'm actually really kind of hoping that this is going to help me with plotting my book, because even though I'm really excited about this, I also know myself and my perfectionist tendencies, and sometimes when I really want to do something really badly, I kind of scare myself out of it a little bit, and will find that like, oh, well, no, I need to, make sure my house and my desk is totally clean before I can do this thing. It's just all avoidance tactics. Feeling like, oh, I have to have the perfect conditions before I can do something. Especially something creative. Like, I don't do this at work, because at work it's like I just know what needs to be done and I just do it. But it really affects me more when it's a creative project that's like particularly like meaningful and important to me. So even though I've done some preliminary plotting out, like I'm getting very nervous about committing certain ideas to like an outline. So there's a difference between like just kind of creatively brainstorming and really plotting and outlining and committing the ideas. So I'm hoping this week I can strategize with that, make the time for it, and allow the whole weird idea element, just being open to that while I'm taking it seriously, can kind of help me move forward with that. So we'll see. Now I know that I've talked about it and brought it up, I'm going to have to commit to it, because I'm going to have to report back to you all and let you know, did I do it? That doesn't mean I have to have this story like fully plotted out by next weekend. Like, I really do want to give myself till the end of June to have that part all figured out. But if I could at least like really start fleshing things out a little bit, whether it's the characters, whether figuring out my murder victim, or start thinking out, listing out possible ideas for suspects, or what type of murder I want it to be, blah, blah, blah. That's what I need to start figuring out. One thing I've been doing this time around to kind of help myself, though, I don't know, I can't remember if I talked to you all about this last weekend. I don't think I did, though, because I think I only started doing it this week. I talked about how I'm reading Kelly E. Benjamin's Sniffing Out Murder. But at the end of each chapter, what I'm doing is I have a little Google Doc going, and I give like a little bit of synopsis, not about the chapter, not like when we were kids and we'd have to like prove that we did our weekly reading or whatever it was and like, you know, give a chapter summary for school, but it's more like looking at the craft and the structure of like how she set it up to kind of give me ideas for ways I might be able to set up mine, as well as like looking at the progression of how you set up a cozy murder. So like the ways that she is introducing her main character, some of the main conflicts going on, the way she introduces love interests and all the other stuff. So I'm just kind of plotting, like seeing how she does that chapter by chapter and writing that out for myself. So really I'm not just reading the story for the joy of reading the story, although it is very enjoyable. But after I let myself have time to process and think about it from like a writer's perspective. And that's been really helpful and fun. So definitely prioritizing that. Let's see. You know, nobody's been to the Nitrodome yet. I wonder if I should do that or if it's just a waste of time. Trying to think of where that is. Okay, so it's over here. Oh yay, another 5,000 XP. That makes me happy. Oh man. What a bummer. Alright, let's see here. Let's return to the lobby real quick. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the week ahead. We're going to be growing something pretty good, giving it the TLC it deserves. We're going to find a way to create some balance and harmony while we're working on that. And we're going to be open to some cool, weird, wacky ideas that are going to help us with that. All right, battle pass time. All right. And now I just need 4 more. What comes after? Oh, cool. That's exciting. Anything going on in here? No. Yeah, I really love this Hemlock's skin. I think it's really just because she's a good representation of PMDD. Because I look at her like, this is me during my follicular phase. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident, ready to take on the world. And then in my luteal phase, look out world. But she's ready to jam out. And sometimes she wants to make it cute. Yep. See, there's that nice Two of Pentacles energy right there. Sweet, sassy. I love horror, but I also love cute pop music. And you don't have to choose between any of it. You can just be all of it. And find a way to make it all just fit together so harmoniously. All right. Let's see here. But if anyone wants a personalized reading, make sure that you leave me a question in the chat. Or if you have a question and you're not here for the streams, like in real time, you can just leave a question over in my Instagram. It's the same name, Mystic Aloe FN, and then you can just leave me a DM with the question, and I'll just make sure to answer it on the next time, and then you can just come back and listen to the replay, and I'll definitely get to your question.